Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Under the Gun. I'm your host Shane, the Professor Loftus, and today I am joined by the CEO of Lawless Classics, Mr. Dylan, Triple D, Lawless. Dylan, welcome to the show, sponsored by Miller Time. Every time is Miller Time. You see, I can do ads too.
Thank you for having me, Shane. I've been looking forward to this since I seen the 2.5 hour interview that you did with Wayne.
Oh right, well that was an epic. That was the director's cut right there. But you know, you can never get enough of Wayne. You know.
I'm not going to try and compete with that. I'm not going to try and compete. Yeah, no one's lasted longer than me, and we both know it.
Yeah, very good, very good. So Dylan, so welcome to the show. We haven't been talking to you since the draw.
Sorry, Shane.
Yeah.
Speaking of Wayne, did you raid his wardrobe? What was the outfit?
Do you like my outfit? Yeah, I'm just getting ready for the big tournament in Las Vegas in December. I hear it's kind of hot that time of year and stuff. So Las Vegas, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, Wayne, Las Vegas. Shane, it's on in Galway, the rainiest county in Ireland.
Wayne told me I've booked flights. I spent $2,000 on flights and accommodation. I'm flying all my family over.
Your answer there is in who told you about it? Wayne.
Unbelievable. Let me just go talk to wardrobe here. Let me just go talk to wardrobe. God damn it, every time this bullshit. And Wayne, can't believe one word he says. I'm here like a goddamn idiot. Right. How's that? I'm more respectable now. I look okay, don't I? No, we can edit this bit out as well, you know. I'm really good at editing stuff, as you can tell from Wayne's video, you know. I spend hours editing. So Dylan, yeah, the last time we were talking to you was around the draw. We're only 3 weeks away, unbelievably. We're only 3 weeks away from the big one now. How is the organisation of the tournament coming along?
Yeah, everything's in place. I believe we have 16 players this year, a record for any poker tournament event ever.
Right.
With the tables ready, today I sent out an email of a new rule because we have 16 players, we need to get finished around 9 o'clock. So.
Yeah, you were telling me about this, and I'm quite excited about this actually. This is the early bird chips menu, and I'm really looking forward to it. I know Wayne mentioned something about hors d'oeuvres. I take it this is what you've been doing. You're organising food for everyone with a big plate of chips if we're there at 1 o'clock. So I'm excited about that. And Wayne was telling me all about it today about the free chips.
Yeah, you get 1,000 chips if you're there on time.
But that sounds like a lot. I mean, I can eat maybe a plate and maybe take away half the chips and have some sausages and stuff.
Well, if you want to have 10 chips, I can take the other 990.
Yeah, 10 is loads for me, you know. That's more than enough for me. But thanks again for organising that. You know, I was wondering. That'll save me some dinner expenses anyway. I got to recoup this $2,000 I spent in the flights. Anyway, so that's taken care of. And we've 2 extra players now, don't we?
We've potentially 3 now. Yeah, we've got another Lawless, Paul Lawless, who's a definite.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got Sean Lawless, who is a probably definite. And then we've got some Mexican or some sort of Italian kind of guy.
Alright, cool. Well, the more the merrier, you know, build that pot up. It'll probably be close to $1,000 maybe in prize money, where we're going.
Oh, we'll hit the grand easily, yeah.
And you can never have enough Lawlesses either in the Lawless Invitational, really. I think it's about 98.7% Lawless content now, so I think it's a pretty safe bet to be Lawless on the cup, I think. But, you know, me and McGuire and a couple of people will try our best anyway. So, yeah. So, what's kind of struck me now lately about a lot of the mails going back and forth, we had a mail about the odds on players, and even though you've only won 1 bracelet, and you know, it would be fair to say that your performance in some of the other tournaments and the ring, which counts, even though you haven't that great of a record, especially at Christmas, you're still considered a favourite. Why do you think that is?
Well, to be honest, Shane, the reason I have performed to my best is because I'm more of a host and going around making sure everyone is nicely watered, nicely fed. It distracts me. But this year, you're getting your own drink and you're getting your own food, and I don't care. So there's going to be no hosting this year. I'm just there. I'm going down to business. I'm there to make some money, get my name on that trophy, and take my first gold bracelet.
Wow, I like it. I like it. I was saying earlier on, I want to see a focused Dylan there at this tournament. I know how well you can play. I know you've got the skills to pay the bills. But yeah, I'd like to see it at the Christmas time, man. It'd be the perfect time. It would be the perfect time to pull it out of the bag and really go all the way and run deep and win it. You know, I like that.
Well,
yeah, people want to see the top dog perform well. You know.
Exactly. I mean, step one is making the December 9, I call it. Because, 7 players have to get knocked out before week 9, so that's a lot of players. And then once they make the top 9, it's make top 5, and then it's anyone's ball game,
Absolutely, absolutely. Just get yourself in position. So, so what have you been doing to prepare in the build-up to this tournament? Have you been playing much online? Have you been jogging? Anything like that?
Been a lot of Call of Duty, because, you're kind of nailing people and taking them down there, so I want to get into that mind frame, military style.
Ah, I like it. I like your approach.
No.
Yeah, get a big old kill count.
Apart from that, I'm just living and loving.
Okay, I don't even know what product that is. I'm assuming it's some other. Is that your fragrance or something now? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Are you pulling a bit of a Talisa X Factor job, are you? Is that what you're trying to do on my show?
Yeah.
There's only one sponsor on the show, Lawless. Miller time. Miller. Milwaukee's best beer ever.
My fragrance looks a lot like that colour.
Oh, okay. Alright. Does it smell good? Could you send me over maybe a sample? Small samples. Come on.
I can make it fresh for you when I'm there.
Oh yeah, fresh is better actually. I'll rub it all over my face. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
I hear it's really good for wrinkles as well.
It is, yeah.
Right. Oh, cool. I look forward to that. So I look forward to that. Just a quick message here on Twitter from someone called Steve Spitz, and it says, nah, yeah, you're going down, Dylan. Is that anybody you know?
That's a bit of a cryptic message in there.
Steve Spitz, yeah, I don't know. Who could that be? I don't know.
Steve Spitz got his nickname from back in the let's just say the homo days. In the 70s.
Sounds like you know him. That was a very active gay scene back in the 70s. A lot of swapping us. That's what I've heard, so I've read in news articles.
Actually, speaking of Steve, lately there's a rivalry between Steve and the Double G. They seem to be going at it with words, and it seems to be Steve that starts the little nigglies back and forth. And I mean, the Double G is the last guy you want to mess with. You know,
the Double G does not need any more motivation for this tournament, and I think Steve could be kicking the hornet's nest with this one. He could be biting off more than he can chew.
I think so. He just needs to love more.
Needs to love more. Yeah. Facebook has been full of messages. Steve has been doing a lot of talking lately, but we like the smack talk on this show, We like the smack talk. So me and Wayne, we were talking about Table 1, and as you know, we knew the names off by heart. I mean, it's we were such experts on it and all the names, and I absolutely do not have the names written in front of me here or anything. So so Table 1. It's funny how when we done the draw, and I spoke to you directly afterwards, the feeling in the room was that Table 1 was the table of death. Now I feel lately this kind of idea has changed now, and I think Table 1 has seen the more predictable, better players, and that might be the table to be on really, compared to Table 2 and all the lunatics that are there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends what side you're looking at it from, I mean, at least Table 1 is full of quality, without a doubt. There's 5 bracelets on that table, and but it would be more predictable than Table 2, which is just full of lunatics and cash cows and mines. But if a good player plays well on Table 2, he'll probably knock out 6 of the players. Whereas on Table 1, everyone is just going to be fighting for the crumbs in the middle. No, I don't think anyone will really dominate that one.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I suppose it all depends on the day. Like, there's no way to predict. If it was predictable, we wouldn't even bother, and we would just go drinking in Ringo's for the whole day,
And we will go drinking and Gringos.
Ah, well, of course. I mean, yeah, someone's going to look after that. Someone's going to get us in on the door. So yeah. So, oh, by the way, we have a very important administrative task to do. We have to draw the table position for Paul.
We do, yeah. I don't know how we're going to do this.
Well, actually, I have already prepared the magic bowl. And what I have, instead of flipping a coin, because we tried that, and I don't actually have any money left after I booked the flights to Vegas. I don't want to keep bringing that up, but yeah, when we get that money out of the way in one way or the other. But yeah, so I have the magic bowl here. One piece of paper says table 1, one piece of paper says table 2. Let's find out. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Wait, do both pieces of paper have table 2 wrote on them?
No way. If I was going to cheat, I'd write table 1. I don't want any more lunatics on my table. But no, I'll show you. I'll draw the first piece out will be the table, and then I'll show you the second one. So it's all above board. So this is to decide. Paul is the only 100% definite player, extra player at Christmas. So this is why we're doing this now, and we'll probably do the rest on the day. So let's it's a good mix now. I'm not looking. So I'm picking one out now. Right, here we go. Here, this is pretty exciting. I really don't want this to be table 2. I really don't. And it is table 2. So the table of lunatics. Can you see that clear enough there? And my cameraman is just table 2, and I'll just prove. I'm putting that.
You're kidding me? Another fucking that's the play goes to table 2. Just the IQ is tested on table 2.
And this is the other one. Table 1 was on the other piece of paper. Yeah, so yeah, Paul is on our table. So yeah, I haven't played against Paul before. What sort of player is he? I hear he could be pretty good.
He could be. He's an unknown, but he knows the game, but he doesn't really play. So he'll probably play kind of like Greg or Pat or Albert or Owen.
Or just say table 2. It's quicker.
Yeah, or one of the guys that can't play.
Okay, all right. So
I'm kind of happy he's at your table, because your table is so messed up. Another maniac in there won't really mess it up too much. But our table at least is nice, so the won't be, we're keeping it consistent.
I guess so. It's going to be fun. I think our table is going to need maybe 2 days. We should actually maybe start playing on the 26th, and then when you come in, table 1 comes in on day 2. We might have knocked out one player, maybe. We'll see. We'll see about that. So we know there's going to be favourites in this tournament. Let's talk about some of the favourites, and we have to start, of course, with Wayne. Well, what's your sense? Wayne is always very focused at Christmas time. Is he going to be the guy to watch again this year?
Yeah, I have had daily conversations with Wayne, double G or triple gold, I call him, and he's focused. He's not going to give anything away. He'll be wearing his sunglasses with his hoodie up. He won't be looking at anyone. He won't be talking. He's there to win, He's got the taste of, he didn't win for a couple of years, and he got the taste of victory in Prague there. He's out for blood.
Right, yeah, we're expecting big things. And of course, you've got the other main event winner at your table, Gavin.
Gavin, yeah, well, Gavin's a strange, it's like 2 bracelets you won, everyone wanted them to win the bracelets, apart from you. But, he kind of makes you love him so much, you don't really want to beat him in a hand,
Yeah,
and then when you do have aces and he gives you that Bradley Cooper smile, I think it's one of the muck. I got enough of this, and I sometimes leave in the hand.
I think he uses this kind of like Jedi mind trick, the same trick he uses on women. I think he kind of, he's a very good looking man, and he is a bit distracting to have at the table, so.
He's got a lot of that in him, a lot of that to give.
Yes, Love by Dylan Lawless. Yeah, in stores, in booths this Christmas time. So then let's see who else is at your table then. My dark horse for the tournament here, Nev. And I know I'm bigging him up a lot. I'm maybe putting a lot of pressure on Nev, but for me, this tour, we've had the main event going now since 2006, 2007? 2007. So yeah, it's a 5th year anniversary, and a lot of players have come into it. I think I've played every Lawless Invitational. A lot of new players have come in, but Nev is the one addition that really has, kind of secured his place at the table and as a potential top 3 finisher.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's only played the last 2 Christmas events, and both times he came third and I think it was third, was unlucky not to do better, I mean, two plays at two third places. I mean, you can't count him out. He's going to be up there. He's going to be top five. I definitely predict top five for them.
Yeah, I would too. And also you have your old love, your old ex boy, Trev. Now that's going to be interesting.
Well, he's not really an ex yet, but if he doesn't cop on, he might be.
So
I don't think Trevor's there to play poker really. I think he's there to show off his new Christmas clothes.
Really, yeah. If you want to get
his mother gets you a nice jumper and a nice pants and a jacket. He comes wearing everything new that he just after getting.
Yeah,
he does have the creases in it.
Yeah, so
just to show off.
And the labels and stuff hanging off and still. Yeah, he's such a show off, But no one can pull off as nice a jumper as he can, It looks and anyone else would look like a dumbass, but on Trev, I'm glad I can see here that Jason is sitting in between you. I think that'll cut up the sexual tension a bit. I'm glad Jason's in the middle. For however long Jason lasts, of course, he could be first out. Who knows? So then so over on table 2 then. So basically we've drawn Paul on table 2 as well. So we've got Pat, Albert and Paul, 3 of the uncles, 3 of the Dons at the same table. That's going to be interesting. And of course
there's going to be total anarchy in that table because they won't listen to you, they won't deal when it's their goal, they'll want breaks, and you won't be allowed to play when they're having a break. They'll talk to them, and as soon as they have a few drinks, they'll be reminiscing about old times. I'm glad they're all at the one table, and it's away from me because that's going to be, there's no control on that table.
Yeah, there's going to be 3 players knocked out at your table, and we'll still be playing the 4th hand on our one. I think it's going to take it's going to take a long time. So so at our table we have Steve that's been doing all the talking. We've got Maguire as well. Maguire potentially as well. He's got a lot of questions, a lot of doubts to answer. We don't want to keep bringing up the Prague incident, but Maguire's a solid player. He could surprise us too this year.
Yeah, well, I mean, Maguire has come second twice now in two big events. Wade knocked him out in one, and in the 2009 Bracelet Championship that I won, not the ring, the championship. He came second as well. But he reminds me, that movie Pure Look, with that redhead dude that just walks under a house and the telephone or the piano falls on him. You know that dude?
Yeah.
That's Maguire. It's a bad heat. Can't believe you hit your flush, and I can't believe you hit your straight. My pocket twos didn't win. So I think he's got a lot of negative energy around him. If he could scrape that off, he'd be definitely a contender. He's another top 5, but come the top 5, it depends what he does. If he plays heads up like he did last time, he won't win. He needs to be more aggressive.
Yeah. But he's bringing a bit of razzmatazz to the tournament. He's kind of kicked off the whole T-shirt thing, so that's good. Keep it interesting. I've got my ensemble already, but I'm not going to share with anyone until the day itself. It's not that big of a surprise.
Is it sexy?
It depends on. Do you want it to be sexy? I could sex it up a bit if you like.
Oh, you sex it up, yeah. Maybe tie it up, kind of tap up or something.
Yeah, potentially. I'm going to try out a few things. Yeah. Yeah, and so there's been one other newcomer you've been bigging up, and that's Owen. You're expecting big things from Owen?
Yeah. I like Owen's style. I taught Owen how to play back in, I don't know, about 1998 or 2004, something like that. Yeah. And I took him to the cleaners the first time we played, and he'd never forgotten it. And since then, he's took me to the cleaners, and he's very good, very aggressive. If he can tone it down a little bit, he's like I don't know, he's like a crack addict on heroin, he just has to play everything, and he has to call you, and he has to raise. If you could tone it down a little bit, he'd definitely be a contender. He's a top 9 for sure.
Dylan, no offence, but talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, I wonder where he picked up that style from. All right, it probably wasn't the way you. I mean, you showed me how to play poker, and 4 divorces later, 7 failed mortgages as well. I finally kind of half figured out how to survive past the first hour. So no offense, I wouldn't go opening a poker school right now if I were you. You know.
Hey, I got a style. It's not a winner's style, but it's a style. You know, it's fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah, well, that is. We wouldn't change it for anything. Wouldn't change it for anything.
No.
So yeah, so 3 weeks away. Anything else you want to add apart from your fragrance that's coming out of Christmas Lamb, with your #1 single?
Yeah, I don't think so now. I mean, the 3 older brothers at that table, and I'm looking here, so Pat is actually sitting beside Paul. So
Yeah.
that's going to be, I mean, I know it's the big blind rule, but I think uncles are exempt from that. I don't think you're going to be able to pull the 2.7 rule on those guys. I'll enforce it on my table, but good luck telling Paul he has to sit out a hand.
Yeah, it's a pretty harsh rule. I don't expect anyone to be that bad, you know. Yeah, so yeah, that's the 7-2 rule taken care of, and we got the chipped one as well. So yeah, well, I can't believe it's only 3 weeks away. It feels like, well, it feels a long time. You know, it's the 5th anniversary, people. You know, you got to bring your A game. I'm excited about it. I wake up in the middle of the night. I wake up Grassy. I say, Grassy, I'm going to win this year. I'm going to win, and she like slaps me in the face, and then she goes off to the spare room. But I know that she's just doing that because she knows I need my sleep and my rest. And not that she hates me. And then I play online on Poker Stars, and I play for $1.50, and then I lose in 4th place, and I throw the laptop across the room, and it hits her pictures and stuff and smashes her nice vase. But you know, she's cool with that, and she loves listening to my bad beat stories. You know,
You're a passionate human being.
I'm a passionate human being. I can't wait. I'm ready now. I'm ready. I might have peaked too early.
You got a lot of love in you.
I have a lot of Miller too. A lot of Miller as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So there. Yeah. So yeah, we can wrap it up there, Dylan. I think we're under the hour. We haven't ran out of videotape or anything like that. But as always, it's a pleasure to hear from you. You're looking great.
Pleasure being with you.
You're looking great. You're looking in fantastic shape. I don't know what you're doing, but it's working. And keep doing it. A lot of love. And thanks for joining us on the program. And we will see you on the 27th.
Indeed you will, Shane. Thanks for having me. And everyone playing, best of luck. Be there on time and bring stack loads of money, because there might be a little cash game going on as soon as I get knocked out.
You know it. All right. Well, thank you very much. And that's all we have for tonight.